right now.
Now, yesterday, a CBC investigation revealed a dispute between a U.S. billionaire and a group of BC fishermen. The Douglas Lake Ranch near Merritt is owned by an American billionaire who the group say has blocked access to lakes that were once popular public places. Tonight, the fishermen say the dispute over the fishing rights is part of a bigger problem in BC. And as Natalie Clancy discovered, the fight for access to the lakes is headed for a showdown in court.
This is one of many obstacles in the way of local fishermen trying to get to Stony and Mini Lake. Logs block the road, and the Douglas Lake Ranch locks the gate.
Between myself, my daughter, and my granddaughter, there's 3 generations that are being deprived of access to these lakes.
Rick McGowan grew up fishing these lakes. Now his Game and Fish Club refuses to pay $250 a night to stay in a luxury lodge and fish for rainbow trout. Instead, they hop the gate, believing this road is public, and so are the lakes.
They're priceless, really. You can't put a price tag on them. And yet the government, Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure, and the Ministry of Environment seems hell-bent to give them away.
In the 1970s, a new road was built. But BC government documents show as late as 1998, the government's position was that the old road to the lakes remained public. But then something changed.
Well, I will have to do some work on that, and I can get back to you.
The minister declined a request for an interview, but in a statement, the Provincial Transportation Department now says because the road was bypassed and it serves no transportation purpose, the ministry is not pursuing a court order to have the road declared public. The local fishermen say their provincial government is now siding with an American billionaire, leaving them no choice but to take their fight to make these lakes public to court.
And we're trying to build a war chest, per se, to create funds to fight these issues.
At the end of the month, they will ask the BC Wildlife Federation for a one-time hike and dues to take their battle to court.
If we don't fight this, I mean, there's a war on all over BC trying to take over these lands, and this is just a couple of the lakes, and our club decided we'll fight this issue and see if we can make a difference.
We're not a private property.
But the ranch manager is losing patience with what he calls trespassers on private land.
They think it's a protest, but the fact of the matter is if you do it once, it might be a protest. After that, you're breaking the law.
Merritt's RCMP detachment commander isn't so sure.
I don't know that I have reasonable grounds to lay a charge of trespass. That's why I've asked for a legal opinion from our Justice Department to give me some sort of direction, because there certainly seems to be contradictory evidence both ways.
But the ranch says it has documents dating back to the 1890s to support its case. Natalie Clancy, CBC News, Douglas Lake.
And remember, if you have a story you want us to investigate, send us your story tips on the links on our website, cbc.ca/BC.